Hey guys, what's going on? So this is the weird perfect storm of events to happen to where I wanted to make a video. This is really funny, and a year ago when I first got Treant, this is a video that I posted, and it's a video where I was facing against a level 13 Treant, but more specifically, I was facing against this person that I didn't even realize is the same person in a video that I will show you after this, but this is bee4u. This person is awful, and I don't know why. This person has so much money, and just throws money at this game. But for some reason, every single time I've ever come across this person, as soon as I realized this fact, I've always beaten this person. So I made this video, obviously not knowing who this was. I mean, not that I know who this is now, you know, personally or anything, but I made this video because I had a level 11 Treant with a 5012 crit, and he has a 5370, and he has a Zeus. This is back when I had a level 16 mermaid, but he has a level 13, essentially running the same deck. And this is old school Treant, so like Witch was really good, and that's why Witch is in the deck. But we're basically running the same thing. I have a max enchant sword, but he has a Zeus, right? And I beat him. And I titled this video, Treant is so good that it beats Treant, because not only do I have a level 11, and he is a level 13, with the level 13, you're obviously getting an extra talent, and again, he has a Zeus, and he has 370% crit. Now, I made a second video, Treant is so good it beats Treant, oh, here we go, is it just, yeah. And I made the second video. You can go through my channel and go look for these. I don't want to play it because then you'll hear two versions of my voice, and I don't want that. But this is a second video that I made. And this is just because you have good cards. Now, at this point, if I can rewind. Is it rewinding or playing? I'm just going to play this for a second. Most people... Oh, here we go. Okay. I just wanted it to get to this screenshot. So at this point, now I have a level 11 Treant. This is like days later. I have a level 11 Treant. I have the same level 16. This dude, it's the same guy. He maxed out his Treant, and I still beat him. I have a level 11 against his level 15 with now a 429% crit difference. He's running Mermaid instead of Zeus, because a level like 16 Zeus doesn't matter, and Mermaid is just better. And if you watch this video, again, I beat him. Now, why do I bring all this up? I just faced this guy twice. Now, first off, Rush Royale, fix your matchmaking. But I beat him here, and he now has a level 73 Zeus. He's running a Reincarnation 1 Phoenix with no Reincarnation actual ability, so it's still technically just a level 15. He has a 15 Kobold. He has 6550. He has 500% crit on me, but he also has a level 73 Zeus. He has the glasses. He has max everything, and I beat him here. I then decided to switch heroes. So right here, I'm running a Mermaid with this Genie deck, and then I decided to run I wanted to try out a Mari just to see if it would work. I go up against this level 77 Zeus with a actual Reincarnation 1 Bard. With 6737, I was like, I'm not going to beat this, so I just immediately surrender. And then I play this dude again, and I definitely beat him. Now, I could show you both, but I just want to show you this one, because at a certain point, yeah, he just disconnected. I think it's around wave 10. But yeah, all I'm saying is, if you are in the rankings and you come up against bee4u, just play him. That's all I'm saying. Just play him. He's pretty terrible. I don't know why. I don't know how you could have a level 73 Zeus with a level 6 glasses and this kind of deck and be bad. I don't And I'm not even gonna say anything about my gameplay. I don't believe in the competency of my genie gameplay enough to think that it's good. To think that I know like a correct strategy to run this. Because I definitely go up against like people with 5,000 crit with this deck. With a non-legendary hero, and they're doing like nutso butso damage. And whenever I end a game with like 300 billion damage, I'm always like, I barely did that. And I play against people that, you know, with 5,000 crit who are doing like 700 billion damage, and they beat me with like, because I'm playing like Banshee or something, and they've dealt like 700 billion damage, and they're still going. Like, whenever I end games, like, with 300, I'm just like, ugh, that was the max I could do, and there's no way I can do any more than that. My only real strategy is get the Cobalt Square in the center. Other than that, and it takes me a while to get the Cobalt Square in the center. Some of that is because I forget to press the button, to keep pressing the button. Like right here, I'm not pressing the button, and I don't have my Cobalt Square in the center. Always just keep pressing that button until like one of the two go in the center. That's my one big strategy that I've figured. It's just so much easier when all you're doing is summoning into the center and then lamp prisoning the center. But I'm just saying, like, this is not about Genie. It's not about my gameplay. This is not about whether or not Mermaid or Mari is better in a Genie deck. This is about bee4u. bee4u, this is all for you. Get better, please. You have so many good cards. You have so much money, clearly. To get a 73 Zeus in a year, that's basically what this is. Like, he was at a 16 Zeus. He now has a 73 Zeus. That's like $1,000. That's like $1,000. That's a good solid $1,000. If not more, probably more. But if you were doing it like efficiently, like whenever it came across the expeditions, and you bought like 15 shards for, or no, 30 shards for $150 every so often, and that was the only rate that you did it at, like, that's the most efficient usage of getting Zeus shards, of getting legendary hero shards. And to go from a level 16 to a 73 is crazy. You're spending so much money on this game, and I never understand why you're so bad. I don't understand why I'm able to beat you with these subpar versions of a deck every single time. I don't know. I don't know, man. Just get better. Get good. Skill issue. I don't know. All those things that people say in Discord. That's pretty much it for me. I will catch you guys next video. bee4u, I hope to see you every single match I ever play in this game. know, I don't even, you know, I will come back in because, like, obviously I'm not watching my own gameplay. I'm trying to understand why this dude lost. Why he's not running a kobold with a Zeus level up, you know, like, where it has the ability to level up, is insane to me. He's running the version where you have the ability to immolate things and you're gaining stacks based on the level of what you're immolating. And he's running the Harlequin, presumably because you have to merge out 2 Phoenixes in order to get a charge. But you don't even really need to do it all that often. And if he can get level 7s onto, you know, if he can just obtain, like, level 7s, like, put 3 Phoenixes on a Zeus tile and then use the 4th Zeus tile on a Gunslinger and then catch Scrapper hits. It replaced the Harlequin, obviously. If he can just get, like, 4 Phoenixes on a Zeus, or 4 Phoenixes that are level 7s, you can then, at the point that you have, like, a level 7 Gunslinger, you can move all of them off of your Zeus tiles. You can then, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could run, like, a growth tile and put 3 on a growth tile. And then with your extra Zeus tiles, you just put Phoenixes on those after you have 4 level 7 Phoenixes. And then you just rock 4 level 7 Phoenixes. And then as your other Phoenixes are, like, leveling up with your Zeus, then you immolate those. Isn't that the strategy? That's the strategy that I would run. I don't know what he's doing. He's losing is what he's doing. I just don't see the purpose of the Harlequin in the deck. You could theoretically get more kobolds, but you can't move them. And that's the problem. He has this, like, level 6 and a level 5, and he can't do anything with it. I mean, he can just keep pressing the kobold button, I suppose, until one of them eventually goes away, but then you would also lose the bonus, presumably if he has the Miner's Light bonus. Again, I don't understand how you could have this much money and no strategy. This is what happens when people don't, like, critically think about decks. And it's even worse that this person has so much money to have all of this and doesn't critically think about decks. About, like, what's the best usage. Like, this is why I make character spotlight videos. It's because I want to play a deck so much that I understand why I lose and you know, what I could be doing better. And, like, strategies and, you know, like, I don't know, things. And especially when you don't have a level 76 Zeus and you don't have a level 100 Fortuna, like, and you don't have a Reincarnation 3, you know, Bard and a Reincarnation 3 Frankenstein. Like, at a certain point, like, when you don't have all the things, you have to be the best at whatever you're doing. In order to even kind of compete with somebody who does. If you can compete at all. But you have to have some amount of strategy. You have to have a reason for why you're doing everything, and everything that you're doing. I made an entire video that everything that you do is a choice. It's one of the, like, the most, I don't know, like, interesting videos I've ever made. Because I don't think that people think that the things that they do are choices. That it's just luck. That it's just, you know, like, oh, you know, the Bedlam hit me, so that's why I died. It's like, no, like, what could you have been doing better the whole match? Not how did you die, why did you die? Why did you lose? What were the decisions that you were making the entire game? Like, what decisions are you making adding a Harlequin to your deck? Like, why is that there? And people could be like, oh, so that like he can copy Phoenix so that he can get more Phoenix stacks. Oh, so that he can copy Kobold so you can get Kobold stacks. But you could say that about anything. You could put a magic cauldron in your deck and say, oh, it's in there because of mana, so I can get more mana and I can summon more things. It's like that's a reason, but it's not a good reason. And it's like, what could that spot be? And it's just like I see this, and like I know that like most of this video is me making fun of this person. This person is terrible, but it's like, this is the thing that I'm talking about. You have to think about everything. You have to think about, why is your deck constructed in the way it is? What talents are you using? What hero are you using? Why are you using that? What equipment are you using? Like, why are you using that specific equipment? What are the decisions that you're making at every stage of the game? These are the things that I look at whenever I want to make a character spotlight video, and that's why my character spotlight videos take like an hour, because I'm thinking about so many things that are happening at every second of the match, and even before the match when I'm even constructing the deck. There are so many cards in this game, and you could say that most decks use a specific set number of things, but you could substitute those out. But if you do, but why aren't you substituting those out? Why aren't you using a Harley Quinn? Why aren't you using a Dryad? Why aren't you using this? And I feel like a lot of people in this game that play just don't think about any of these things. And that's what I'm here